Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this. All right, so I'm going to be showing you guys in this brief session how I take my trades. All right, so what I look for, I believe you should have already, for those of you that have not gone through the market maker method, you need to go through it. So I'm going to give you the channel where we have it on Telegram. Faith N Forex. So you go to Faith N Forex, and the four important clips you should watch is on the pin message. All right, so you just go there, and the pin message, the four videos are there. You download them. Now, with knowledge of what you already know about forex, this will be much easier for you if you're already into forex. And if you're new, that would be great because you're going to learn the right thing first. Most of us have to learn the other stuff that doesn't really work, that works and doesn't work sometimes before getting into this. All right, so now I've been testing the system for a while and it's very profitable, merging it with confirmation from the Harmonic scanner as well as the entries using the smart fibs strategy entry. If you go down if you check our YouTube channel, just check the videos, you're going to see a clip on smart fib strategy. I think you should also watch that. So I'm just going to give a brief rundown on how I check for trades. All right, the template as well, the BTM template is also on the channel just below the videos. You're going to see the template for you to install, excuse me, on your system. All right, so you get everything on Faith N Forex, and then you can also contact me if you have any issues. All right, so let's go to it. Okay, so now we're looking at let me share my screen, not just the page, so that I can view anything I want to screen. All right, so now we're going to look at whatever pair you want to. Now this is just a guide, doesn't mean that you must follow everything, the box and all that. This is just a guide for you to know how to take your setups. All right, so now I want to look at the index. That's the German index. All right, so right here we have the high of the day. No, let's go to another pair. Let's say GBP AUD. All right, so now we have the high pips to high of the day. We have 15 pips, and the pips to low of the day, 13 pips. All right, now I want to count the levels on my chart. I want to go to my chart as well and check to see what's up. So I'm going to go to my chart. So let me just get it here. I'm going to go to my chart, GBP AUD. All right, I'm going to clear this up. I had a trade from here. Okay, let me clear this up. Unfortunately, my license is expired. I should have used the Harmonic scanner as well. Just check. I usually would check if there's any pattern, reversal pattern on the Harmonic scanner on the particular pair I want to treat. Now, I want to count. I want to know where I am in the market. Now, you have to look at 3 to 5 days and see what the market has been doing, right? What cycle you're in currently in the market. So now this is Monday. Sorry, this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Now we took off here from Monday. So the low for the week was set already right here. This is Monday, right? This is Friday, and then level 1. I can call this level 1, rise, consolidation. Level 2, rise, consolidation. So we're expecting a level 3 rise for GA. So it's important for you to know what the cycle is, so we don't keep trading like every other person, using the support and resistance and all that. That's what we used to do before, but now we know better. So now we're just going to look at market structure and the levels, so you know where you are at and when to, what you should be looking at. All right, so we have the level 1 rise here, right? We have a level 2, and then we're expecting after the consolidation, rise, consolidation, we're going to get a level 3 rise. So let's put this here, let's put this box here. The level 3 rise, up. So my target, what I'm going to be looking at for this particular pair is to go up for a level 3 rise. Now, it might not be the exact pips, but just to give you an idea of what to watch out for. So, of course, you're going to expect a stop hunt. Now, personally for this, let's go to the 15 minutes time frame on my chart. For GA, this is what I'm going to be expecting. This is where I pull up my fibs. This is where the smart fibs works for entries. I'm going to be looking for entries for this particular pair for a buy, because I know the circle already is not complete. We're in level 3, sorry, level 2. So I'm expecting a level 3 rise. Sometimes you can get a 4th level, but basically let's just keep it to level 3 levels of rise. All right. So now I'm going to be waiting to see what will. I hope I'm recording this. Okay. Wait. I'm going to be waiting to see where this is going to, where they're going to push this market to. Now, I already know, you're already thinking like the market makers, you already know, all right, they're going to do a stop hunt. So I'm going to wait for price action. Now, with my fibs, I'm going to be expecting a pullback up to, let's say, pullback can happen between the 50 level, 62, but I really love it when it comes down to the 62 to the 79.5 fib level. Have the 71, the 0.62, 0.71, and 0.79 fib level. So I'm going to be waiting, but sometimes it doesn't get there. It can just take off from the 50 level. You need to be smart to know, okay, once you get your confirmation, you can also enter. Now, what I usually do is my stop loss will be below 1, fib level 1. I'm going to put my stop loss here. Now, when this comes, when it retraces up to this level, I'm going to have my stop loss, usually from the 79 is perfect. For GA, it's going to be 18 pips. For some other pairs, you have like 13 pips and all that, so very low risk. Then from this other level, you have 30 pips, about 31 pips thereabouts. So we're looking at a very good risk to reward ratio. All right, so the first target you should be looking at, is here. That'll be my first target. That's TP1. But of course, as always, you're going to follow the market structure. Okay, that'll be my first target. So I'm going to be looking for, let's assume from this level, if it retraces to the 62, I'm going to be looking for a 65 pip rise. Now, 50 pip is a solid move. You have 50 pips for in a day, you are okay. So learn to manage your trades and then trade according to your goals. Very important to have a goal. You know what you're looking for. Now, when I get into the market, I already know what I'm looking for. I'm looking at this particular pair right now, GBP, then I can see that we have 15 pips to the low, 15 pips to the low of the day, and then 13 to the high of the day. So I'm just going to wait. It's a game of patience. I'm going to wait for this market to come to me. I'm not going to rush and enter the market. All right, so for GA, guys, we're going to be waiting to see how this will play out. We're going to be waiting to see how this will play out to get our setup. Now, this is my setup, so I'm waiting, I'm watching. Where are they going to push this market to? And then after the stop hunt, I want to see a bullish engulfing candle or a railroad, railroad track, whatever it's called, one of those reversal patterns for a bullish market to know I'm supposed to go up. So once I get that confirmation, I'm going to press my buy and then I put my stop loss right there. Now, sometimes you might have it come deep down here. Now, you don't just enter the trade once it gets here. You always wait for confirmation. So I'm going to wait for my confirmation, then I'm going to take the trade. All right, so I want to give you guys another example. We had one in, we had a CHF JPY that was yesterday setup that played like that. I'm going to show you guys. Okay, so this is what I looked for. the peak low formation, consolidation, and then the smart fib entry, my risk was 12 pips. So for the first entry, this was my setup. I got the W formation right here. The W formation, let me make it clearer. The W formation, and then I placed my fibs right here. And then this was it. You know, price, it came back, price came back. This was my entry point. Now you can see that it did not reverse immediately at that particular point. Price came back here, and then dropped a bit, but it didn't hit the stop loss. My stop loss was not set at that time. So it didn't hit the stop loss. And then I saw a bullish confirmation for a long, so I took a long. And then price came back again. Notice it came back again. Of course, knocked me out in stop profit. I already adjusted my stop loss into stop profit. Knocked me out, but realized it did not take out the low for the day. All right, so I knew I was still good to go. All right, so we got into a buy again, and now just look at it. Price went back up for another from here. We got another 24 pips. Now imagine you're taking two positions. You're already 40 something, 48 pips up. Now price is still going up. So from this particular zone, this second entry, we now have about 31 pips on CHF JPY. All right, so the system is very, very, very simple. You know what you're looking for. Look for setups, pairs that are at the peak formation, either at the low of the day or the high of the day. And then you can count and check what level, look at the market structure, what level am I currently in? Don't get caught up trying to sell when you're supposed to be buying. You understand the structure. What level am I in? Am I in level 1, level 2, or level 3? Do I have the stop point? Is it done? Do I have a bullish or a bearish confirmation for a sell or a buy? And then you can use your smart fibs. I always use the smart fib with Fibonacci for my entry, and then my stop loss goes below the fib level 1. All right, so that's how I take trades. So before I end this, now you can see I'm looking at GJ right now. All right, I'm looking at GJ right now. Let's do this together, okay? So now GJ, I want to check on the BTM template. I want to see what's going on there. What's up with GJ? I want to see. Okay, now we have the pips, the low to the day. We have those 4 pips, and then I can see that this low was not taking off. The second time they came back, this low was this low of the day was held. All right, so now price went up, blah blah, played around consolidation session, and the price has come back down. Now realize that price has not taken this low. So I'm really looking at GJ and I'm like, wow, this is a good setup for me. So I'm going to my chart and I'm going to check it out. Price didn't break this low. Now my bias will change if price breaks this low. Now it can sometimes, and the trade might still be valid because you can get a re-entry. It might just be a fake out, going for stop on, right? Going for stop on, and then they're going to push the market back up. So you just have to be smart about it. So I'm going to wait. This is GJ. I'm going to wait. It's already at my reversal level. Now let's go to the 15 minutes time frame for a good entry. All right, so it's already at my expected reversal level. So I'm going to wait to see will it still drop back down. If it doesn't, if I see a bullish confirmation, I'm going to press a sell. Sorry, a buy, and then I'm going to be risking only 70 pips on this trade. So maybe for this session, we're going to watch and see how this goes. Let's just give it another, let's say 5 minutes. We'll see if we can take the setup or what's going to happen right here in GJ. All right, so guys, so you can see this method is very easy, very, very easy and very effective. You don't need, there's no support and resistance, there's no trend line and all that stuff. We're just following the market structure. I want to show you guys something we got some very good trade on Euro NZD. Euro NZD. Let's see. This was where we took this trade from. This was a peak formation. I saw this and I'm like, wow, this is a good one. Now look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at the W. You have your W formation. And that was it. I had my W formation, right? So when I checked the chart, the BTM template that was a peak formation low. So I already saw the stop ons and all that. And then I was like, okay, we're going for a level 1 rise. So we took a buy. And then from here as well, after the level 1 rise comes consolidation, right? So we took another buy from here. We entered with this. Sorry, we didn't enter with not that. We entered with this. Yeah, it was this. We entered with this. We entered with this second entry. And then it even provided a third entry as well. Okay, after it came, we had another entry. Now look at this. This is another one. Can you see? Guys, look at the structure. The structure, the pattern is very important. You have a W staring at you on your face. All right, so now for our entry, I was waiting and then price came bam. But realized that price did not take the low, this previous low. So my stop loss was here, around here. Now, very good risk to reward ratio was here. Now, took it from here. So the stop, now imagine what are you talking about? 7 pips stop loss. And then price went up. This was a beautiful trade for another 45 pips. Now imagine you're trading 2 positions or 3 positions. All right, so price came again for another one, guys, and gave us another final entry. So the third level rise. We've got another entry here. There's another entry here for another, just some few pips, but it was worth it. And that was it. So consolidation, of course, the news came, blah, blah, blah. And we got out here, somewhere here. News came, pushed it up, and then now I can see that, okay, this level actually is complete. So I'm going to be looking at what's next for this particular pair, Euro NZD. Now, what I'll do, the first thing I'll do is I'll go to the template to go check to see what's up. Now, I hope you guys can see, very easy way to trade. Very easy way to trade. Very, very easy and effective. The win ratio for this particular setup methodology, using the confirmation, being patient, wait for the setup to play, for the market to come to you is about 85% to be 85%. That means for this trade setup that I look at and I take, currently I win 8 out of 10. 8 more than 8, sometimes 9, you know, but let's just leave that. Okay, let me just say 75%. 75% win ratio, and that is awesome for a very low risk to low risk reward trade. I mean, perfect. All right, so now for Euro NZD, let's check out the template, the BTN template. Now the BTN template just acts as a guide because it shows the low of the day and the high of the day and all that. But you can, once you get used to it, you can just, from your chart, you can always identify that yourself. You don't need all this diagram and all that, okay? So let's check this out, Euro NZD. Okay, remember, we're looking at GJ as well. We have our eyes on GJ. We're looking to buy that pair. Okay, so now for the Euro NZD, you can see the pips to the high of the day is 76. And the pips to the low of the day is 25. Now, the high of the day was set by news. There was this NZD news that came up and boom, went for like 57 pips. But I'm not going to consider that, so I'm just going to wait to see. Now, let's look at what price has been doing, the structure from Monday. From Monday. I can already see we already have 3 levels of rise, right? This is Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. For Monday, okay, we had our level 1 rise here consolidation, we had our level 2 rise here consolidation, and then we had our level 3 rise here consolidation, and the stop hunt. I would consider that news to be a stop hunt. All right, so now for me to buy or bite into this gimmick or this plan they're trying to set up right now, I'll need to see price close on the 4-hour time frame clean above this zone. Now, any failure to close above this zone and then a continuation, all I'm looking out for, guys, is a sell. We're going to be selling this pair till Friday. So we're going to wait for the perfect setup to play, and then we're going to take the trade. All right, so I'm not even going to look at that what's it called? That monster, whatever, news cost. I'm going to look at this to get an entry. So I want to expect price will rise up maybe somewhere here, around here. And then induce traders to think it's going to go back long. And then we'll get a bearish confirmation, and then we're going to sell this pair back up till Friday. Okay, so that's what I'm watching out for this for Euro NZD. So I'm going to be watching out for that closely. Okay, so that's just a simple way to trade. So let's go back to G. Now, guys, can you see? We have GJ, we have a rejection from this reversal zone. GJ is actually pushing back up. Now, I will recommend, if you want to take this trade, you can take a buy. Like when this thing presents itself, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a test slot. Well, I call it 0.01, 0.01 a test slot. So I'm going to take a test slot and buy. You get, I'm going to press a buy with a test slot. Because usually, sometimes it's going to come back and give you a second leg. The second leg, then I'm going to take it. I'm going to take my full lot. So I'm going to take a buy on this particular pair with a test lot. And then my stop loss, of course, is at 135.357. Okay, so I'm currently on the buy. Now, what gave me that confidence? Now, this is a low. You can see this particular low wasn't taken out. This one, it came back for a second leg, gave another entry, wasn't taken out, and then it's coming for another leg and it's not taken out. So and it fell just right on my anticipated reversal zone when it comes to the smart fibs. Okay, so I'm going to just wait for that. Now, when I'm trading this way, my target, the first TP level is going to be, that's my 0.25 extension. That'll be my first target. All right, my first TP. If I'm trading multiple position, I'm going to allow one run up to the 127 level and just trail it. Okay, so my first TP, I'm looking at a 27 pip. I entered late, so I'm looking at 27 pip. 27 pip. Not a very good risk to reward ratio, but it works. Let's see how it goes. Okay, the stop loss supposed to be here. So that was about 16 pips. Perfect. 135.395. So that'll be my stop loss for this particular pair. So it's a good risk to reward ratio as well. So let's see now, if this gets taken off, then trade is invalid. Okay, but for now, let's just give it, let's give it like next 5 minutes. We're going to see, okay, what happened? I'm going to post this on the group. You're going to see the results in the group. So I'm going to post it on the Faith N Forex channel. So you guys can check it out there. Can check it out there. All right, so that's it. So if you have any questions, you can reach out to me. You can reach out to me. My details will be on the group. You can get into our group, and then we can learn and grow together. All right. Thank you very much, and God bless you.